outside our window.
They probably can't hear it.
I got the wrong glasses on too. All right, so welcome. Welcome everybody. Welcome Ron, Ted. Rush Clan is here. Philly and the Brain. Yeah, we have, I think Kelvin's here. I think Kelvin was in Not Trang not that long ago, was he not?
I think he was here. I think he left right when we got here. I think he was running away from us.
So wait, since I can't hear it.
Can't hear? Oh.
Can everybody else hear?
Can anyone hear us?
Let's see. HJ says they can't hear it.
No? Okay.
Deborah says they can hear.
You can
Ron can hear. It might just be HJ
Okay.
Dreams that
All
can't
right.
hear.
Okay,
All right,
you
everybody
can
else
hear.
can hear.
Okay. Just making sure. I think one time we had this problem and it was still connected to my earbuds that I was
We do have the
listening to
world's
something.
worst internet
We do.
here, so.
So at any moment, things can happen. Okay, good. You can hear us.
You cannot hear the rain. No, not rain. Rave. R-A-V-E. We have a party.
It's like
on
a
the beach.
party. That's why we're dancing.
Oh, you can't hear the rave. You're saying.
Oh,
I got you.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. It's really weird because like we can hear it loud and clear even right now.
Like I can hear the guy saying, it's funny because we are in Vietnam, but they do know, the DJ knows how to say, "Are you ready?"
And put your hands up.
And put your hands up.
And 1, 2, 3, 4.
Whenever he says that, we're like, rave.
Yeah, we've been dancing in our hotel room for the last hour. So.
That's the kind of goofiness that we do. I mean, it's funny because it's like, it didn't start until 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Which is normal. It did that yesterday too. It starts at 10 p.m. I'm like, man, I'm old because I'm not going to a rave at 10 o'clock at night. I'm happy I could rave up here in the apartment and I can see the rave from up here down. They had fire spinners earlier. It was kind of funny.
I want to know.
You never know.
Kelvin, I was dancing Philly and the Brain. I was dancing right when the live went live, I think.
Did you miss it?
Maybe no one was in yet.
Oh. Or maybe it didn't start recording. I don't know. I thought it was live.
I was dancing right when she hit the record. That's why we weren't on camera.
Maybe people who see the replay will see the dancing.
Elizabeth saw the dancing.
Yeah.
Oh, Philly only saw empty chairs. You missed it.
Oh, you missed the dancing.
We're not going to redo
Rob
it.
was too fast. The kids would always say, "Oh, please, no, Dad, don't do it. Don't dance, Dad."
Alexa would probably say, "Dad, you got so thin, I couldn't see you." That would be complete mockery, of course. But let's see.
Yeah, it's our last day, actually. They're throwing a rave for us down there because it's our last day in Vietnam. We're leaving tomorrow.
It has been every day.
Yeah, it's not even just the weekends. It's literally every single day, it feels like. It's the summer, and they're like, it's party time.
We didn't even get to say hi to everybody, so when you
We're
came in
having
the
too
chat,
much fun with the rave.
how you doing, David? And all the regulars in here. We got Lydia, we got Ted, we got Brown Eyed Girl, Buckley. It's not me, Clinton. Welcome everybody. So we are off to South Korea tomorrow, to Seoul. And we were watching YouTube videos tonight on what kind of food we could get. Hey, we got Linnell in here. Poverty to Paradise.
Welcome. Chiming in from our old stomping grounds in Atlanta.
Atlanta. Say hi to all of our friends there. Good old Atlanta. Yeah, we're gonna try to get some skincare in Korea.
We?
No, mostly Allie.
What I really want to do, if anybody saw our story on Instagram and Facebook, I was trying to convince him to do the K-pop class with me. I really want to do one of those K-pop. It looks so fun. They teach you like a dance and then you do a video and everything. I think that would be fun. But Rob won't do it.
I don't feel like I'm the K-pop dance type of person, but you never know. Maybe we'll get in the mood when we get to South Korea. Let's see. Let's see. Hi, David. Hey, everyone's saying hi to Linnell.
Hi, Linnell.
Royal Gorge Railway trip. I don't think we ever did that.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard it's very pretty.
I've heard it's beautiful.
Unexpected good luck. Would love to learn how to dance. Well, South Seoul might be for you. I'm being told that there's oh no. Brown Eyed Girl is now saying it's the year of yes.
That's right. See, Brown Eyed Girl is on my side. Thank you, Brown Eyed Girl. From one Brown Eyed Girl to another.
I don't have brown eyes though, so
You do not.
Maybe it's only for brown eyed people. Everybody's looking forward to South Korea content. Yeah, so after South Korea, we're going to Japan, which I am really interested in because we're actually going to try to go see a baseball game in South Korea. We're going to try to go see one in Japan. Actually, we're going to try to see like 5 in Japan.
Yes. Well, we're going to a new, we've been to Japan many times, as you know, but we're going to a new region. We try to add a new island each time that we go, and this time we're adding Hokkaido, so that's going to be really cool. We're going to do the train that goes underneath that goes in that underwater tunnel. We got all kinds of stuff, exciting stuff going on in Japan. But first, we got a little layover for a few days in Seoul.
Let's see. Traveling West says, I love to dance. Hubby, not so much.
I actually absolutely love to dance, and I think with my Latin blood that I'm good at it. However, some people think that they're good at it, but maybe are not so good at it.
I am pretty good. Born to Wander Asia, welcome. My friends from Michigan.
That's right. Your Michigan BFFs.
My Michigan friends. We did do the bullet train.
Quite a few of them.
Japan. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna take it all the way from. Well, you can't take it all the way from Sapporo, but as far as you can take it from there to Tokyo.
Yeah, I'm trying to think where.
Yeah.
I forget where we switch and get on the fast train.
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Wow.
Ooh, Pigeon Forge, fun. We used to go there all the time. Mm-hmm. We lived like in Northeast Tennessee. That's actually where our kids were born, in Northeast Tennessee, and we used to go to Pigeon Forge all the time. It was quite fun. I think it was like an hour and a half or so from where we lived in Tennessee.
Hey, Van and Karen, welcome. It's Not Me wants to know if I'm better than Elaine on Seinfeld at dancing.
Oh, yes. He is definitely better than Elaine. So I think you answered the question. He is better than Elaine, which means he would be good at K-pop.
Let's see. The brain cells are less than 2 months from flying to Thailand. So.
Oh, exciting.
That's great.
I got a new video out on Travel Asia with Ali on what you should do in your first hour in Bangkok. So make sure you guys check that one out before you take off.
36 days. There's so many people out here now that seems like everywhere we go, we know somebody. We did have, was it this week? Must have been last week. We had dinner last week with Sean and Bertina here, yeah. But there's somewhere everywhere you go. And that's what's so cool about being in a community with people. So we did have a couple questions about the YouTube course and Mrs. K talking about the community. I'll be talking about those in a minute here.
Mm-hmm.
If people have a question. So let's see. Find Allie's massage shop. Yeah, we may be there.
That's right.
David just crossed 900,000 AA miles,
Ooh.
50,000 United miles. Those AA miles are worth a lot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to talk a little bit about how we amass points today. Also going to talk about affiliates because this is the start of affiliate week. Today is the start. So if you're in the
official.
YouTube course, today is the official start. So we're going to be talking about that. Let's see. We got Maria from Ringgold, Georgia. We drove through Ringgold all the time.
That's right.
Because we...
As a matter of fact, we waited out the last hurricane there. Right?
We did,
Isn't that where we were?
It was in the Holiday Inn Express
the Holiday
in
Inn
Ringgold,
Express,
Georgia.
right off 75, right? Right as you cross the border from Tennessee. Yeah, whew. That was a doozy.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the first few amassing points things, and then we'll talk about a couple other things. But, the first bit of advice for amassing points is, it's just like the old saying, penny saved is a penny earned. Don't waste your points. So I think you don't have to amass as many if you don't waste them. And so all of the advice out there on the internet is not good advice. Pretty much most of it, 90% of it is bad advice because they don't have you do things in a way that's going to prolong your points from draining for your account. So for instance, you should know, like if you're staying with IHG, which you should be doing, you should be staying in groups of 4 nights. You should have the IHG Premier credit card because those two things working together are going to prolong your points by at least 25%. Same with Marriott, you should be booking in groups of 5 nights, and Hilton, you should be booking in groups of 5 nights as well. So that's the first thing. The second thing is don't blow all your points on some. A lot of times we'll get points and be like, oh, I got points, it's free. We might as well just spend them. They're not free. Your points have a value and they're valued like cash. You need to value your points like cash in your mind. So think in your head, if it's 20,000 IHG points and we value those at half a cent per point, would I spend $100 on this? And if you wouldn't, don't do it, because most time it's much more than that. It's like 60,000 IHG points. You need to ask yourself, would I spend $300 on this? And if you would not, don't book that 60,000 point room, because that is $300 worth of points. And so that's the thing people do is they'll spend like 1 million points in a week. And it's like, that was $5,000 worth of points if it's IHG. It could be 10,000 or 20,000 if it's another company. So, that's the first thing that we need to get into is
that's right.
Don't waste them.
Using them properly.
Using them properly. All right, we got more to come, but
okay.
We're gonna see if we have
more coming your way.
any questions. If you do have questions about points, about YouTube, about affiliates, any of that, drop travel, anything.
Mm-hmm.
Modeling, it's all fair game tonight. So
modeling. You're gonna give out modeling.
I'm gonna give out modeling advice. It's been a while since I did that. So it's funny because in our life we've been like different things at different times, and there was a period where all people would ask us about was modeling. How do I become a model? Hey, how do I get into modeling?
Photographers asking to work with us.
How do I get signed to a modeling agency? So that for like 5 years, that was all we answered. Hasn't done it in a while, so if you have modeling questions, you can ask them. Let's see. Yeah, if you do max out your IHG points, you will be able to buy more at the end of the year, hopefully, as David says.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let's see. Korean skincare and K-pop, that is going to be us.
You're going to have soft, dewy skin.
Yeah, Ted, we did use points, yeah. That is another way you can extend your points is by getting the best deals. We use points, yeah, for for all our business flights. We just booked 4 business class flights. Pretty good deals too, and we used
Great deals.
We used points, yeah. Integrated Travel Solutions wants to know about the affiliate link for our YouTube course. And so it's basically in the YouTube community. This is the start of Affiliate Week today. So I did make a post that's in the announcements. Drop your name in there that you want the affiliate links, and I will put them in there for you. So if you haven't seen it yet, go in the announcements. I did update the YouTube course with all the Affiliate Week materials. Told you which affiliates you should be signing up for. We are doing that too this week. So we've been hard at work this week. We're going to get into what we've been doing, but we've been very hard at work. Very hard at work.
Working. Because we're going to be playing for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, we've been working, so we don't have to do anything.
We've been getting everything done ahead of time, so we're going to take 2 whole weeks off.
Yeah. Wow. Linnell says there's 2 Ringgold Georgias.
There are?
We're talking about the one near Tennessee.
Yeah, I didn't know there were 2 Ringgolds.
Wow. Never knew
that. Linnell knew. I had no idea.
Yeah,
that
Philly.
Seems silly.
See, Philly says Denicia has him on a points budget, 10,000 per night, 4-night blocks. That is smart.
That sounds like Rob's.
She's got you.
Budget.
She's got you. I don't want you to report to me when we get to Bangkok and you've blown 1 million points in 1 week in Bangkok. Okay.
I'll tell Rob, oh, check out this hotel. He's like, did you even look at the points on that? Me, I'm like, oh.
We are spending quite a bit in Seoul this week, but it's Seoul, so.
Oh, and it's going to be worth it, too.
HJ Dream says, sad to hear about the Halong Bay cruise incident. Yeah, it was very sad today.
We actually spoke to our friend who's a guide there, make sure that he was okay, and he said it's pretty somber there right now.
Yeah, if you weren't aware, boat?
A tour boat in the bay sank. A freak storm that has nothing to do with the storm that's currently on its way to that area. Just kind of happened, and I think 39 people lost their lives.
Yeah. Margaret's asking, what would be a good starter city for someone who has never been to Asia? What do you think?
Starter city, I always say for soft landings, you're looking at Kuala Lumpur, Bangkok, or Manila. I think those are the 3 easiest to land in.
Born to Wonder Asia says, what's a good redemption rate for IHG hotels in Southeast Asia?
Good redemption rate. What would you say?
I mean, anything under 10,000 is great.
Yeah,
most of the time, we get good hotels like in the 10 to 12,000. That's over Philly's budget, though. But sometimes they're 11,000. Sometimes they're 10. Sometimes they're 12. Rarely do we go over 15 because normally, like the Intercontinental Landmark 72, you can get it for 15. That's probably worth it because of the lounge.
Yeah.
In Bangkok, they're a little bit higher, but for the most part, low double-digit numbers, like 10,000, 12,000.
Yeah.
Like all the ones with like the Voco, I think what people pay 8,000, 10,000, something like that. So it works out to like $40 or $50 a night. So you can definitely stay for the month for $1,500. I know we stayed in Crown Plaza, Manila for like 10,000 a night. Let's see. Question: can you expand on affiliate partnerships? Do you reach out or do you receive their inquiries, or both? That's a good question, LT. So I'll talk about that a little bit right now. You can still keep dropping your questions in there and we'll get to those too. But so we are affiliates, if you don't know, are a huge way to make money. So like a lot of the links in our description are affiliate links. And so if you click those, it helps us. It doesn't add cost to the person clicking it, but the company that you refer them to pays you money for referring. So we do this on our website. Most everybody does it in their YouTube channel. And so the question is, how do you get those? And sometimes they'll reach out to you, but there's a ton of them that you can reach out to them. And so that's what we're doing this week in the community, is we've called it Affiliate Week, because what happens is you just kind of let that go. And so once a year we decide we're going to take the whole week and just nail down all our affiliate links. And so we've put a bunch of them in there in the community where people can sign up for that. So it's going to be things like Amazon associates and just teaching people how to do that. But it goes both ways. They can reach out to you and you can reach out to them. Got anything to add to that, or is that explained pretty well?
Yeah, that's pretty much it, because you can apply online to some of them and that kind of stuff too.
Kathleen's saying I'm getting a 20% discount. Not everybody gets the 100% every time.
Yeah.
So if you don't have it, don't buy it. David's saying Thailand has done away with. They haven't done away with all of them. There's quite a few.
There's
left.
quite a few.
There's one in Vietnam.
There's some in India. There's some in Malaysia. There's some in the Stands. I was actually looking at the list today, so it is quite a lengthy list. And there's quite a few in China as well. Actually, the list in China is super long.
They have done away with some of the better ones, but
yeah, they turned into 2s and 3s.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Maria lives in the Ringgold near Tennessee, so.
Well, then we were close to you last year.
Yeah, we were close during that.
We were
hurricane.
trying not to drive through the hurricane.
And I was trying to talk people out of going to Da Nang. I know.
No, I don't think anyone should go to Da Nang. She wants the whole place to herself.
Yeah. We might go back next year. We're going to go to Ha Long Bay with actually some of the people in the chat here in October. So that's going to be fun. Don't tell people Da Nang is a good starter city. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, you can travel to Asia. This is for Art Glober if you have allergies. I have some allergies. I don't eat a lot of crazy food.
Yeah, honestly, there's tons of options. Depends on which places you go to, but they do have a lot of options. We have friends who are also, some who have allergies to fish, some who have like gluten-free, and also, like allergic to nuts too. So you can definitely navigate that with no issues.
Yeah. HRAC is asking, what do you use to make thumbnails? I use Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop. Not everybody uses that. Some people use Canva. I just think Photoshop is better if you know how to do it. So I do go over how to use Photoshop in the course, how I make our thumbnails, like show you exactly how I do it. I think it's the best. Not everybody wants to learn Photoshop, but the thing about your thumbnail is it's the most important thing. So you need to make a good one, because if you don't have a good thumbnail, no one's going to click it. It doesn't matter how good the video is. So sometimes I spend more time making the thumbnail than we do making the video. Honestly, this week.
That's true.
This week I did. And it's been paying off. The more I've been doing that and really analyzing which ones are going to do well, we get more views.
Yeah, it really does make a big difference. You know, when people say, don't judge a book by its cover, people judge your video by your thumbnail. They will decide if they're going to watch it or not by your thumbnail. So it's your best foot forward kind of thing. We talk about that a lot in the course for that reason.
Yeah.
And even recently, we've been talking about that in the community. People put their thumbnails in there for people to evaluate in the community. And it really, I think, helps people to step up their game too.
Yeah. LT has an interesting question here. Thanks for asking the affiliate question. When you They're saying they're too attached to a retirement number.
Oh.
I want to know if we had a number when we left. And so we did not have a number. Actually, we just said, what do we have? I was like,
is there some there?
Is there anything?
That sounds good.
Any number that was over 0 was good. So the problem for us was we lived in Atlanta. We've talked about this on a couple of videos, but we lived in Atlanta and we were spending more than we were making in Atlanta. Now, luckily for us at that time, a lot of some of our income was online, and Allie was working a job, and we just said, "You're gonna quit. You're gonna retire," and we basically retired from our jobs as they were. But my job as a photographer was basically like residual income. So even if I wasn't working, I would still make that money for a little while. So we retired and just said, we're going to go travel and we're going to go see what else is out there, because this is literally not working. It's not working. It's never going to work. We were going backwards.
Yep.
And so we were trying to pay for our kids going to school. And so we had to sell our house because it was too big. We sold the house and we thought, instead of getting another house right now, why don't we just go see what's out in the world? And we got out there and we were like, oh, this is amazing. Like, you can live.
We were like, wait a minute here.
We had the same realization that I think Linnell had last month, which was, you can live in some of these countries for less than $2,000 and it's a pretty amazing life. And so once we knew that, it was like, okay, the number doesn't matter, because we were just like, we can get 2,000. So the number is totally different depending on where you're willing to live. So if you say to yourself, I have to live in Atlanta, Georgia for the rest of my life, okay, your number might need to be $1 million. But if you go to Thailand or go to Vietnam and you check it out for a month and you say, you know what, I could do that too, your number might be 200,000 or 300,000. So the number changes. Yeah. I think that's the biggest takeaway. Yeah. Let's see. Philly and the Brain are going to be in Da Nang before the girls' trip.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, the community. There's 4 community trips coming up. 3 community trips coming up in the next 2 months, 3 months. So one is to Hong Kong, one is to Halong Bay, and one is to Bali for a girls' trip. So if you're in the community, check those out. That's the Retirement Travel Jumpstart community. Link in the description for that. There is still time to get in on those, except for Halong Bay. That one's a very small trip. So
yeah, that one was limited space on that one.
Limited space, yeah. Let's see.
Approve of you visiting my city. Wow, Linnell is putting her seal of approval on people visiting her city.
Every time I see a big thing, we saw a huge thing of ketchup here the other day. I think of Linnell.
Yeah, I sent her a picture of it. I sent it to her. I sent you the picture, didn't I, Linnell, of the giant tin? It was like this big. It was bigger than my head. I was like, oh, they got the Heinz ketchup here. Costco size. I think bigger than Costco size for you, Linnell.
Yeah, I don't know where Alexa is. She's not.
Alexa, she was texting me late, so I know she went to bed late. And she hadn't texted me before we got on this live, so I know she wasn't up.
No, she said you didn't send her the ketchup.
Oh, I didn't send you it? Oh, okay. I will text it to you.
Okay,
I thought I sent it to you. Sorry, Linnell.
The next way that you can amass points is through, this one is fairly easy. You can amass a lot of points through referrals. In fact, sometimes we have, some of the cards we have are so good at referrals that we both have the card, because we can both do the referrals. Like, we don't both need to have the IHG card, but if we both have the card, we can both do the referral. So like, that card is so easy to refer. You could literally tell 10 people you need this card and explain why, and it's like they'd be like, oh yeah, I do need that card. And so that's just the automatic 100,000 points we get at the beginning of every year, because literally it takes us 2 weeks into January and we have our 10 referrals on that one.
Yeah.
Now the most lucrative one you can refer people to is the Chase Business Inc. Preferred, and we do have a referral to that in our description. Every referral for that one, you get 20,000 Chase points, which is worth about $400. So,
which is like gold.
And you can do 5 of those each this year. Last year, you could do 10 of those each. So we got 400,000 Chase points last year, which is why we're staying at so many Hyatts.
Hyatts. We got a lot of points. We were like, we better use these.
William had a food acquisition challenge.
Whew.
I tell you, we've had some food acquisition challenges here.
Side funny note, you guys. This I think I shared last week that someone asked me if I was Russian. I was at the pharmacy picking up some eye drops for myself, and when I got in there, the girl asked me if I was Russian. So twice now I've been asked if I was Russian. And then we were in the elevator. We got in together. We were talking as we were in the elevator. 2 ladies got in with us. They were just talking away in a foreign language we didn't understand. And then they turned to Rob and they start talking to Rob. And I was like, what's happening here? They are from Uzbekistan, and they thought Rob was from there also. So he was like, no. And they were really funny. They were super sweet too. But they were like, oh, we thought you were from. We were like, no. Then we were trying to explain to them. They said, where are you from? And we said, from USA. They were like, I don't know where that is. From America? No, I don't know what that means. We were like, United States of America? They were like, oh, USA. We were like, oh, okay, so that's what they call it there. Most places call it America or have like a variation of it, the way they say it. So it was kind of funny because we had to come up with a lot of different ways to say United States.
That was the first time someone's ever mistaken me for an Uzbekistan person.
Uzbekistani?
Uzbekistani.
And this has been my first time anyone confusing me with with a Russian. I was unaware.
I get the Russian one.
I could possibly be Russian.
I get the Russian one all the time.
He does.
All the time.
He does. Yep.
Even the Russians are talking to me in Russian. I'm like, I don't think.
I mean, I understand when people confuse me with a lot of other things. Like I've been confused for Thai, for Indian, for all kinds of stuff, Egyptian, whatever, all kinds of things. But Russian, those make sense because I look, I think, racially ambiguous, but Russian, I think, is not in that ambiguity.
Brian Girl says that one of us looks like a Russian hockey player, so probably me.
Definitely, I do not look like a hockey player or Russian. But some Vietnamese people think I do, so.
David's doing the bonus nights.
Ooh.
10 max nights. We are not going to be able to do that. That's another way to amass points, though, because there are these little challenges they'll give you, and you have to look in your app. And we're going to have another way you can find out about these, but there are little challenges. So, for instance, Hyatt has one coming up soon where if you stay at a Hyatt Place, a Hyatt House, or maybe a Caption, you get a bunch of bonus points. And we just happen to be staying at the Hyatt House in Japan when that's going on. So, like, every night you do it, you get, I forget how many it is. It might be like 1,000 bonus points. And so we're going to be basically earning points on points because it just stacks up the points. You have to take advantage of
piling them on. Yeah, always be paying attention to those because you don't automatically get enrolled in them. So when they send them to you, I always just automatically enroll in them. And if we end up doing it, great. If we don't, there's no penalty, so it doesn't matter.
So I'm going to talk a little bit more about Affiliate Week because I do want everybody to take, if you're in the YouTube course, go look in the community. I did put it in the announcements. There is a new video explaining everything. I have a ton of amazing affiliates you can join no matter what your niche is. So I put them all in there. We decided this week, though, that we were going to do something crazy. Just like 2 days ago.
If you're not sitting, I would suggest you have a seat at this point.
I don't know how this happens, but
we can't be left unattended.
Usually one of us comes up with an idea, and I'm like, was it my idea?
It was most certainly your idea.
I come up with an idea, and I'm like, you know what we should do? We should just do this. And I'm like,
why are
it's not
you
bungee
like
jumping.
This?
No,
it is not bungee
it's not,
jumping.
No, this has to do with Affiliate Week, so it's not bungee jumping. So it's not that crazy. So I said to her, you know what? We should just make our own website. We should make a new website.
You guys.
And she was like, yeah, we should. We totally should. We totally
I don't
should.
know why I agree with these things.
Why'd you say that?
I was like, who said that?
So we made a website this weekend for Affiliate Week. And so we're going to be working on it this week. And so we made a new website called groundedlifepoints.com. And so we realized that our other website was basically all Amtrak. That's all that's on there is Amtrak. And we are not on Amtrak all that much anymore. So we didn't have a place to put the way we're living our life now. So we made a new website. So if you're on your computer here and you have your phone, it is actually active right now, groundedlifepoints.com. You can go check it out. Tell us what you think. We've been working on that for 2 days now, the last 2 days. And we just, I don't know why, we just were like, let's do it.
I'm telling you, we cannot be left alone.
Yeah.
If we get bored for 2 seconds, we're like, well, what do you want to do, a project?
It's like, we can make a website. We can have it done in 3 days.
We're literally the worst at just sitting around.
So yeah, check it out, take a look. But we're gonna be putting like our hotel reviews.
I see a few of you are checking it out.
Points on
Thank
there. Thank you, appreciate it.
There's lots more to come, but that's to get you started.
It's not like done. We're not like launching it to the. Well, I mean it is launched to the world.
Well, I guess this launches it to the world.
Some of the pages there's nothing on them yet, but it is pretty much looks done. So we have been making websites for a while, so we do make them pretty quickly because
we're pretty efficient because we can both do part of it, so it's very helpful.
Yeah.
That we can both work on it, and it's just one person. I think we talked about that a couple weeks ago. That's so helpful about the two of us is each of us is good at something, and then we put those together, and we can somehow we have all of the skills, or like 99% of the skills necessary to complete a task. So I think that does help a lot.
It really is helpful
that we can put our two sets of skills together. There's not a lot of overlap, which is kind of funny. They just kind of good at this, boom, done.
I only did read all the articles.
I did.
In one day. So, yeah, I do all the programming, the coding.
The programming, I can assure you, took much longer than it took me to write those few articles. Because those were easy because it was things that off the top of my head.
I can write articles, but I'm not good at it. So thank you, appreciate everyone that took a look at it.
That took a
peek. Some were asking what we used. We did make that on WordPress.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's usually what we use.
If people want, I can probably talk about that in the community. If people need help with a website, who we're hosting it through and all that. So
yeah, what your best options are.
We've done a lot of different websites over the years, but one of the reasons we decided to do this was because we realized just how much money we were leaving on the table by not having a website that had all our affiliates in it. Because we have access to so many affiliate links. Like we're in VBRO, we're in Expedia, Trip.com, we're in Get Your Guide, Klook, we're in like every travel affiliate.
Trip.
Booking.com.
Everything.
So
Omeo.
every little thing that we have, we could have our affiliate link for, and just by doing that, we do make a ton of money. I think I said it's crazy, but we're not that big. Like our channels aren't huge. We're not like Mr. Beast or he's got like millions of subscribers.
We've only got like, in all of our monetized channels, we have about 300,000 subscribers, which is really not a lot on it. It sounds like a lot, but it's really not.
But 70,000 of those are modeling channel subscribers. So I don't know if we count those. But anyway, so I was adding up how much we've sold affiliate link wise this year. So we're halfway through the year. Or actually, I think this is in the last year, not just this year. The last year, we've sold probably $500,000 worth of products through affiliate links, and that's really without trying. And so,
because as you know, we're not really good salespeople.
So, the kind of money that you can make doing affiliates. I'm being serious. You guys have to, if you have a YouTube channel, have a website, got to take it seriously, because we've sold a lot of stuff. So it's just because the thing is, if you're doing something and you like it and it works for you, people want to know, right? Like if someone that I was watching told me, "Oh, do this, it worked for me," I would do that, right? And that,
it's easier to go by something of somebody that you've taken advice from before and it has worked out. If you don't know someone, it's hard to take advice from somebody if you're like, well, I don't know if this person is compatible with me, if they think the same things with me. It's like people asking for advice like, oh, you have an itinerary on such and such place. It's like, well, you're 19, so if I give you an itinerary, it's probably going to be really boring to you, in comparison to what I would want to do. I don't know.
Steph says we don't have a city guide for Da Nang yet, so it's safe.
Linnell says, yay, I hope they forget.
There's only a city guide for Manila, so that's where everybody has to go.
Unfortunately, Da Nang is on the list, Linnell. It just wasn't the first one.
Let's see. Brown Eyed Girl wants to know about the travel adapter. Is there a difference in the 5-in-1 and 6-in-1?
No, not really. Just a matter of if you have more things to charge or not. I have the 5, and it's plenty. As a matter of fact, I have 3 open spots right now on it.
Yeah. Carolyn wants to know, is affiliate income different between companies? Like selling stuff on Amazon. Yeah, it's all different depending on the company. So each company sets the amount they'll pay you for your affiliate. So it could be 3%, it could be 15%. We pay a lot more for our course one because we want people to share in the profits of that. So it's all determined by the person paying the affiliate, and they'll let you know up front. Hey Brenda, downsize to upsize. Let's see. We were actually talking about you. We were looking into our Europe bookings this week. We never actually booked anything, though.
No, we didn't. We got sidetracked by the website.
We were gonna book a bunch of Europe stuff, and then the same day we
decided
were like,
to build a website.
Let's build a website, and then I completely forgot to book the Europe stuff.
We were trying to build our itinerary for Europe for our time in Europe next year. Yeah.
Brenda,
WordPress.
We use WordPress to make the
Long
website.
story short.
Long story short.
Poor Brent's like, what is it? WordPress. Sorry,
That
Brent.
was the long answer you didn't need.
By the way, the rave is over. I just realized
it is.
music stopped.
She missed the dancing earlier. Who Loves Lunatic says, please add a website building module in the course.
Oh, wow.
So many of us could use it. That would be interesting. If people, well, it is a good thing to have a website for your YouTube channel. For this very reason, that's why we're doing it. Because we actually already are sending people, when people look at the credit card links in our description, we send them to our website, but we send them to the other website, which is the Amtrak website. And that website makes a lot of money because of the ads, but the ads are like all over the website. So we didn't want to put ads on this one. So, because we're going to have it be more about affiliates. Because if you do a ton of ads, you make less affiliate sales.
Yeah.
Because people get annoyed with the ads.
It can be annoying.
Let's see.
Sorry you missed out on Abby Glenn. Loved staying there. Actually, I was editing something this week and I used a clip from that. Actually, the video that's going to be up on Wednesday, I think there's a clip from Abby Glenn in there, possibly. Maybe it's a different day. But I know I looked at that footage recently and I was like, oh, too bad. What a bummer. For next June, it's already booked. That's crazy.
Wow.
We better get on the job here. on our Europe stuff, we're gonna get booked out of stuff. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
But sorry that you missed out on it, El.
Yeah, we need to have a conversation about Europe. Because we have a month we're gonna spend in Europe, and I think we know what we're doing. We're trying to figure it out, but
yeah. Well, it's that. Actually, it starts in a couple of weeks. In 3 weeks, the Year of Yes actually starts on our 30th anniversary, which is August 5th. So we'll be celebrating our 30th anniversary, and we're going to spend the year doing all the fun things. So we're going to be doing a lot of going back to places that we really enjoyed and doing some things that we've wanted to do, is what our entire year will be filled with.
So we will be in Tokyo after that. So I will be looking at some camera shops.
That's right. Oh yeah, we'll be in. Yeah, we're celebrating our 30th in Japan this year. Because last year, our 29th, we were in Thailand, in Bangkok, right? Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think I missed some people's question. Rush Clan wants to know, do we stockpile our points to use them to see your kids, to bring you or to go to them? Not usually.
No, not usually.
Usually doesn't have anything to do with
and
it.
It's interesting because they live in cities where it's easy to get really good flights. Like, we got some really great flights for our daughter, actually, when she's coming to Japan. I think earlier this year, we bought the flights for her and her boyfriend to come and see us in Japan. We got a super deal, but they're flying out of LAX because they live in LA. So we always get a really good deal for them, and we just buy the tickets because they're such a great deal. I think it was like $600 round trip, right? LAX straight into Tokyo and back. You're not going to beat that. And they're kids, so they're good in economy.
CMC Inspired Designs wants to know, do a lot of people that buy the course gain subscribers and reach goals by getting engagement from others in the community? So there will be people in the community that engage with your content, but that's not the main goal, because what we're trying to do is to teach you how to build it so that you actually will get organic views, because that is the way. Because what you want is, you don't want an extra 100 views. You don't want 100 subscribers. You don't want 500 subscribers. You don't want 1,000 subscribers. You want 100,000 subscribers. You want 3 million views on a video. And there's people in the course that have gotten that, but they didn't get it because you're never going to get where you want to go by, your friends, your family. when everybody starts, though, they think that's the route to go. But the route to go is to make the content available to the world. And then that is how you will get big. Because once you break through that, where you stop counting like all your friends that might have watched it, then you'll know you've made it. Because that's how we were. I was like, at first that's what you're thinking. Like you're getting, you just have a low number of views. But then suddenly you will wake up one day and you'll have like 10,000 views on a video, and you're like, okay, wow, okay. That's not just my friends watching anymore. That is the world at large watching. Mm-hmm. And so that's the goal. And so that's what the course is designed to do, is to get you to that point. Because that's where, honestly, that's where the money is too. And that's what most people want. Not everybody wants the money, but most people. So let's see. Do we ever go to Greece? Mm-hmm. We've been to Greece.
We have been to Greece. We actually spent quite a bit of time there. We like it.
We were there in 2019.
Mm-hmm. Spent a month in Athens.
And that was one that Alexa was there with us.
That's right. And she brought a friend with her too. It was after she did her study abroad in Japan, and then she flew home from her study abroad. She was home for like 2 or 3 days, and then she turned around from Atlanta and flew to Athens to be with us for 2 weeks for the rest of her summer vacation before she went back to school. And one of her friends who she grew up with, who was basically a child in our house, came with her too. So that was really fun. We had a good time showing them both around Athens, and then we celebrated our anniversary in Santorini that year.
Yeah. So Ted's asking how many more live streams before our 30th anniversary. So this is the bad news of the day.
Dun dun dun.
Is that when we get to Japan next week, because of they're 2 hours worse than what it is here. We're gonna take a little bit of time off from live streams because it would be too hard there for us to do it. So we're not sure when we're going to be back, but we won't be back next week. Probably not the next couple of weeks. So
it'll be at least a few weeks, maybe more.
Yeah, we got to figure out. But that would be a good thing to know, like when people could do it, because it is, when we're in Japan, it is literally the worst time zone to communicate with people, because for us to do it at this time, it would be 1 a.m. for us to start. So I guess the question is, could people watch a live stream 2, maybe 3 hours earlier than this? So it would be like 9 or 10 a.m. Eastern, but it would be like 6 or 7
early
a.m.
on West.
Yeah, that would be
too early.
It would be too early, but I don't know, maybe people would be awake, but that's what we have to try to figure out.
Yeah. So we're going to take a few weeks off to figure that out. We're going to take a few weeks off anyways, because we're taking a couple weeks off for just ourselves to really jump into 2 new places that we're going to be in, so we can really delve in there. Plus a friend is meeting us at one of those places, and then our anniversary. So we're going to take a few weeks off to have a good time.
Yeah.
No work.
So first and now this.
It's a tough day, Philly. Sorry, kiddo.
Lanelle says waking up to 50,000 views is worth the effort.
That's right.
That is amazing. Like one day we woke up on our YouTube channel. This was the most we've ever woke up to. I sleep in pretty late, so I get let that go. Let that run before I check it. I think we woke up to 100,000. I can't remember exactly. 120,000 views in one day, just by the time I woke up. And so to give you an idea, that's probably worth $3,000 worth of views. Just while you're eating breakfast and brushing your teeth. That's the most that's ever happened. Waiting for that to happen again, yeah. And then what? It's bad, and I know Lenore knows this because it's like then what happens is you you start checking it like every couple hours, like. Is it still going? Like, is it still going up? It's like, it's still going up. And then you check it.
Good.
Like, I hope it stays. I hope it lasts long. Eventually it goes away. But ours was, they named us Creator on the Rise for a day. And when that happens, they put your channel on the main YouTube page. And
with a little thing that says Creator on the Rise. So we're like, how did that even happen? They just picked some old people.
The views were like insane for that day.
So crazy.
You do feel like Mr.
I remember when
Beast
it went whoosh. Yeah, you do. You feel like Mr. Beast. That's probably like what the kind of views he gets in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Brenda, what are you building your website on?
And Brenda, don't forget to watch the video in the course now for the affiliates that Rob just put up this weekend. And there's a post about it too in the community if you haven't seen it. Because there's a lot of options there for affiliates.
Ted says based on when he's up, the answer is yes, we start the show an hour before.
That's funny.
Yeah. That's probably what we'll need to do. Carolyn says she would join too. Travel the World wants to know the website link. Our new website is groundedlifepoints.com. If you missed it earlier.
Groundedlifepoints.com.
POINTS.com. And it's just something we put together this weekend. So it's not nearly done, but that's what we're going to be adding to. It's the challenge we gave ourselves for Affiliate Week. We're not just telling you guys to go for it. We're going for it ourselves. So be inspired and go do something amazing for Affiliate Week. Yeah,
you can do it.
Yeah. Let's see. Filling the Brain says, y'all are human too. Thank you.
You know, it's funny, for many years, because we could control this because we ran our own businesses, for many years, we would take all of December off, like the whole month, didn't we, for a long time. Now we don't do it as much because, I mean, we could take off whenever we want. So it's not as big a deal. But then we would kind of save up and then take off the whole month of December and just chill. It was pretty fun because we would do all kinds of shenanigans as a family.
Yeah, Philly, I do appreciate your words. And this, though, we do love doing these chats because it is our community too. So it's not, it's something that gives us energy to be able to do these. It's just that energy at 1 a.m. is a little late for. Well, I could probably do it.
It's harder for me.
She can't do it.
You could do it. I would be like, okay, that's it.
We could also just switch to Investment Live for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, there you
go. Do that on my other channel, which I still haven't made a video on. Too busy making websites. Do you think it's possible to have a successful YouTube channel without showing your face? I'm fine using my voice. My niche is artist, painting, travel, hotspots. Thinking of your course. It is definitely possible to do one without showing your face. That's for sure. There are definitely tons of people that are doing really well without that. Most of the time, they're in like luxury travel. That's the ones I've noticed that have been successful. I don't know if your niche, I don't actually know what that means. Artist, painting, travel, hotspots. I don't know what that means. So, yeah, I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah.
It sounds like it might be a fairly small niche, though. Because usually when you can't combine travel with anything else. Like you can't be like workout and travel or things like that, because people that want travel just want travel. And so when you combine two niches, it cuts your viewing pool down by a lot. So
looks like we're gonna be booking things for 3 people because I think Linnell's coming with us.
you have no idea what is in Iceland or Norway. Oh man, they're beautiful. They're beautiful.
It's gonna be beautiful.
That's gonna be the prettiest place.
Yeah, and David's shared some good steps for people on what to do for the IHG.
Yeah.
So make sure you can check those out in here.
Yeah. There are some group trips for Europe. There's 2 cruises in the communities. The YouTube community has a Rome cruise coming up in May, and the retirement community has the Iceland Norway cruise.
And the Antarctica cruise.
And the Antarctica
I think
cruise.
For all of them.
And yeah, we didn't know what Creator on the Rise was either until we got it.
I was we were like, what?
They just emailed
I just
us.
got an email. I woke up obviously before Rob, and I got an email, and I was like, what is this? And then I went and looked at the channel. I was like, oh my gosh. And I had nobody to say anything to because he was still asleep. I was like, please get up, please get up. As soon as he opened the door to the room, and I was like, did you see this? It was pretty exciting. We did a dance like the one we did at the beginning of this video.
That's right. Yeah. Xbox hours. Yeah, we could also start an Xbox league, some kind of game or something.
There you go.
That would be funny. Yeah. So Ted's asking a question here about when your channel gets big enough, you eventually stop answering things, and that's actually the reason why we made the community that we made and why we do this live stream, because we cannot keep up with the comments on our YouTube channels. It's just way too many. And so if we feel bad, because sometimes we see, like sometimes on my phone I'll see someone, sometimes even one of you that I know has commented, and I'll be like, oh, maybe I'll try to go respond to that. I can't even find your comment on there. And then it just turns into 30 minutes of trying to find something, can't find it, reading a bunch of stuff. And so it's easier for us and more fun for us just to get on here and talk to everybody, because we like to talk to people. And then in the community, we can really more dive in and invest and see people face to face. That's more where the life-changing stuff happens. And we want to put our time in where there's people who are like-minded with us, and that's basically the people in the community. And on here, pretty much everyone is like-minded with us too. And so those are the people we want to spend our life with, right? And that's
it's
that's
just
why.
it makes the most sense for us because it's concentrated in how we're living our life. It's hard when people try to send, I mean, you should see our email every single day trying to clear that out. We get hundreds of emails from people. The number of comments on our regular videos, people trying to send DMs. Half the time, DMs don't even work on social media, and it's just, it just gets really crazy. And honestly, we're just, like I said, we're retired and just trying to have fun while traveling as well. So we don't want to spend all our time doing that. And it really, you can, like you said, we invest our time into the people that we can help with this lifestyle, and they've become our friends, which has been amazing for us. So we kind of got a bonus here because we get built-in friends too. And we're starting, so many people from the retirement travel Jumpstart community are going out and traveling now, that it's just really cool to just be running into people like, oh yeah, we're gonna go have dinner with our friends. Our kids are like, who are these friends you're always talking about? I'm like, oh, they're like our real friends. I mean, we've met them. So of course I have other friends that I just met online and in a group somewhere, and they're just like, who is this person? So it's pretty cool.
Amy says she's impressed by our weekend website build. Thank you very much. where do you post the new videos in the course? So the affiliate week video is in the YouTube course, not in the retirement course. So it is under the challenges section in the YouTube course. Brown Eyed Girl says, can there be too many channels? I would love to do a hockey channel, but YouTube is flooded with them. No, there can't be too many channels because there's always new people coming onto the platform. I think, though, hockey is not the greatest niche if you want to make money. Mm-hmm. I'll say that. Mm-hmm. Sports in general is not going to make a ton of money. So if you're doing it for the money, you would want to probably think that through. But we can talk to you about that. Let's see. Art Globers thinks yes. Yeah, you can't really mix the two. So if you're going to do painting and travel, you need to have a painting channel and a painting channel and a travel channel, but not combined.
Yeah.
That's why we have a cruise channel, a train channel, a modeling channel, this channel. You
can't mix all those things because the people who are interested in one are not going to be interested in the other.
Yeah. You need continuity. Like I haven't said this yet in the course, but like imagine if you're watching HGTV and then all of a sudden one day they decide they're just going to put boxing matches on there. You'd be like, what is happening? And that's how it is when you combine channels. Like you would stop watching and eventually you would drift away because you'd be like, I never know if it's going to be house shows or boxing. So I'll just go do something else. That's kind of the thought process. You need to keep people tuned in to what you're doing.
Yeah, Linnell says her 6-year-old granddaughter watches a faceless channel with someone making slime out of old makeup. It has over 3 million views and 11 million subscribers on the channel. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, we watch some that are faceless ones. We watch one that does hotel reviews and they're really good. And I have no idea what he looks like. I could tell you what he sounds like if I hear him, but I have no idea what he looks like.
Maria's asking about applying for the new IHG card with the big offer. It depends on if you have a place to use those certificates. If you have a good place, then I would do it. If you don't have a good place, then don't do it. Because if you try to use those in Asia, you'll never find a hotel that costs 60,000 points. Now, if you're using them in the US or Europe, you'll probably need those and they'll probably be worth it. Let's see. Brenda's saying she did hers on Squarespace.
Okay, cool.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
I looked actually at Wix and I tried it and it was so complicated. I couldn't even do it. And I could program a WordPress site, and I was like, I can't even figure this out. I haven't tried Squarespace yet, though, but I have heard good things about it. Yeah, and we haven't set up Lasso on this new site yet. We're going to.
We just didn't get a chance to. We ran out of time.
Yeah, just haven't done it yet. You can, once we get it going, you can look at it and see if you like it. And we'll know more. We're gonna try. We're gonna do more. We have it on our other site, but only the free version. Let's see. I just missed a whole bunch of them.
I think someone wants to know what shirt you're wearing today.
Oh, Nintendo. New York City.
This shirt is actually very popular in Japan. When he wears this shirt, people always are excited for it.
Yeah. Let's see. It looks like I skipped over a bunch here.
Did you? Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you left off.
I'll try to go through these. I'm trying to catch up real quick. Yeah. CMC Inspired Design says, can we be successful? Generally, you're going to be successful doing things that you're actually doing. So you could do what you're doing now and transition a channel. You can always transition a channel. That's what people don't realize. Like this very channel that you're watching right now, almost nobody remembers that this channel started out as a finances channel. And then we were like, no, we don't want to do that. And so we changed it to travel. And then I started a different investment channel. But this one started out as a finance channel. Actually, the name of this is called Grounded Life Finances. So you can transition a channel once you reach a different stage, but you're going to be better off doing what you're doing, actually. Let's see. That wasn't very quick, but let's see. Yeah, people. You don't get punished for not responding to comments. There's just too many of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Art Glober says they don't like buying plugins. I don't like buying plugins either.
Yeah.
I try never to buy them.
Yeah. That's a big pain.
Snorkeling in Iceland? Ooh, that's going to be...
I saw an ad for snorkeling. Although I am planning on doing the polar plunge when we do the Antarctica cruise, but that's just in and out. And you can put a warm robe on right away.
Looks like Linnell's going to do the snorkeling in Iceland. Yeah, if you don't know like programming at all, I would do Squarespace. You're not, it's going to be a headache doing WordPress. In fact, I've done like 10 WordPress sites, and even we debated for like a couple hours, like, do I want to do WordPress? And
we were like,
I think I can do it.
Yeah. It worked out better too because we already had experience with it with our other sites.
Yeah. 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 The whole music thing, that's why we tell people in the course not to use these music services. Only use YouTube Music because those are already cleared by YouTube.
Yep.
So
you're not going to have the kind of problems that you'll have with some of these other services. I know they sound great and schmancy, but it's just not going to work.
David Harrell's watching people clean the
driveways.
I
like that too.
Yeah.
The other one that I like is the guy who does the people's yards. Oh, I love to watch him mow that yard. Those horrible, crazy yards, and then they look amazing. Count me in.
Yeah. A lot of these channels, someone was saying the heavy lifting on the YouTube. That's the great thing about our age range. People are a lot more forgiving on the production value.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be big, fancy, whatever.
Yeah. Gainer Jennings is asking, what's the finance channel? It's Grounded Life Investments. There has not been a video in at least 2 weeks. I did get it monetized in, I think it was 27 days. And I was super motivated to do that. And now that it's gotten monetized, I sort of realized I was not in it for the money. I was in it for the challenge. And so I do want to come back to it, but I'd like to do live streams on there, I think is what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
So I was very motivated. It was like a challenge. We like to challenge ourselves for the fun of it.
I think they know that now.
So yeah, now I have this channel that's monetized that I need to put videos on.
You might have answered it already, but the affiliate stuff is on the YouTube course, not on the Retirement Travel Jumpstart course.
Yeah. Let's see. Wow, people are actually doing snorkeling.
Oh, the one at that park where you could touch the two plates. Yeah, I have seen that actually.
Yeah,
we didn't make it up there when we drove up. Yeah,
Linnell, you can keep your same channel. You can transit. That's what this channel is. This was the original finance channel. You can transition a channel.
Absolutely.
You just have to plan it out a little bit. there's a lot that goes into it, so we can talk about that. But you know, it's just something that's sometimes life takes a change. You need to change with it. Yeah, someone's asking about my Pixel phone. Yeah, Pixel.
It is a good phone.
It is the best for pictures.
It is the best.
It's good for videos too. Yeah, we don't just because we realize that like when we're making videos, I'm on my phone half the time, like looking up stuff. So that's the thing. Let's see. David's going safer and safer in the market. David probably, Allie probably wants me to start a live chat because I end up talking to her all weekend about what stocks we've invested in. I think she thinks it's interesting, but I don't know if she actually does.
So much of it. I do think some of it is interesting, but after a while, then I'm like, wait, this is too far into the weeds. I can't go in there.
Pretty.
It's just gone.
I don't know if we can get it back.
I don't think so. There it is. It's back. It did come back. Yay.
Did we get it back?
Can you guys see us? Okay. And that was just as Ted gave us a lovely gift.
Thank you,
for our
Ted.
anniversary.
Sorry, right as we were going to say thank you, the internet went out. And maybe the super chat broke the internet.
That's right.
That could be.
That's right.
Now we are looking forward to dinner in Japan.
We are very much. It is definitely going to involve
sushi,
Wagyu and sushi.
Wagyu, yes.
I think we could do both easily.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ted.
We do appreciate that very much. Yeah. So, okay, everybody's saying we're back.
We're back.
Yes, the consensus is we are back and Ted broke the internet. It was like, the phone was like, I can't process that.
The phone went bonkers.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You guys are hilarious.
Yeah. We are gonna enjoy the next few weeks. We are gonna miss you guys. And we'll be back.
Yes.
We're not going away.
We'll be like, who said that? Was it Sylvester Stallone that says, I'll be back?
No, that was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'll be back.
What movie was that? Oh, Terminator.
Terminator. Come on.
Sorry. All right, we better go. This is all degrading now.
This is going to degrade real quick because now we're going to get into movies that Allie didn't watch in the 80s that she should have.
Okay, please understand. I grew up in the U.S. However, my house that I grew up in was the Dominican Republic. So I didn't watch all the stuff that you guys watch. Rob still uses terminology, and I'm like, what the heck do you mean by that? He said something the other day. I was like, what is that supposed to mean? He had to explain it to me. Oh, well.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. And Blade Runner, Terminator, Alien.
Okay. Got it. I'll put those on my list. Maybe I'll watch them on the plane tomorrow.
That's right. Yeah, we got to go download content. We got to pack.
That's right. We got to finish packing.
Tomorrow.
We're leaving tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys in a few weeks. Watch social media. Watch the communities. We'll let you guys know when we're back. Thank you so much. Thank you for the happy anniversaries.
Ted, you won the contest today. You're number one.
We better sign up before
we're closing it right now.
Bye, guys.
Bye.